Hi there everybody, and welcome to this seamless cloud connectivity demonstration which I'm going to show you using the STM32 microcontroller and an ST-Safe secure element. What I'm going to demonstrate to you today is CryptoQuantique's QuarkLink cloud security platform. Now QuarkLink is a Docker-based secure software package that is agnostic in that it can run on any containerized technology, either on a Linux or a Windows server, and of course it can actually run in the cloud. Once the QuarkLink is installed, it provides you with a simple to use, scalable chip-to-cloud security platform. And it includes the following features. So it automatically creates a public key infrastructure the moment that it is installed. It will manage your connected certificates through certificate issuance, certificate revocation, and certificate renewal. It can manage these functions automatically for you. Other features include security policy management, data encryption management, in this case if you wanted to encrypt your data from your connected device all the way through to your cloud application, and it also includes an integrated hardware security module. The hardware security module is a cloud-based HSM and is used to generate cryptographic keys and certificates to be used in the management of your IoT ecosystem. So let's have a look at the demonstration setup that I'm going to be using today. So you can see here that I'm going to be using a discovery kit which includes the STM32L4 Plus microcontroller. The kit can be operated as an IoT node because it includes a Wi-Fi module which we're going to utilize to connect to the QuarkLink. The board is connected over USB via the debug port to my PC laptop. Here I'm going to show you how we can use the QuarkLink, which I'm going to access through my browser, to onboard this IoT node board to a AWS cloud service.
Okay, let's go ahead and show the demonstration. So firstly, I'd like to orient you. Here you can see a dashboard. This is my QuarkLink instance. You can see the URL here. This is currently running in an Azure cloud. You can see the status of the QuarkLink right now. HSM, backend services, and the hubs I'm going to talk to, in this case AWS, are all operating correctly and in the green. Top right here you can see my IoT node board. This has been pre-programmed with our demo. You can see we're live here. And down here is a terminal emulator which is actually connected to the debug port of the board up here. If I reset the board now, you can see that it's powering up, does a little bit of testing. And if I click the help here, you can see some of the commands that are part of the QuarkLink demonstration. So here we have some help. Next is to step to the next breakpoint. You can input your local network details, you can delete stored credentials, and you can actually look at the identity of this particular board. So that gives you a quick overview of the demonstration layout. So the first part of the demo is where I'm going to get the identity from this IoT node board. Now inside the ST-Safe that's residing on this board, there is a key pair, an asymmetric key pair. And what the code is going to do is it's going to take that public key from that key pair and it's going to hash it, and it's going to provide me with a 256-bit number. That represents the device ID of this particular node that I want to connect. So let's first determine what that ID is. So I'm going to say next, run to the next breakpoint. What it'll do now is connect to my local network, and then it should extract the ID for me and display it for me on the terminal. So you can see here, this is my 256-bit code. So what I'm going to do is copy that. And now what I'm going to do is configure my QuarkLink to allow the QuarkLink to actually talk to this device, and if it tries to enroll, it will allow it to enroll. So if we go under devices, I'm going to create a batch. I'm going to call this STDemo, and I'm going to provide it with this identity. So this is the identity that I want to be enrolled as part of this batch, and the policy for that batch, i.e. what do I want this particular IoT node to be connected to, what cloud service and what policy is represented by this policy up here. Now I have a default one which for in this case is set to AWS, uses our AWS account. So if this device now tries to log in to or enroll with this Quark link, the Quark link will check that its identity is valid, and then it will actually send down the credentials to allow this board to connect to AWS. Okay, so let's see how that happens. So if I do next, it will now call out to the Quark link and try to enroll. The Quark link will check that it actually holds the private key for this particular identity. So it's now doing a TLS connection with the device, so that there's a secure connection between the Quark link and the device, and it's now connected and enrolled, you can see here, with the Quark link. We can check that by refreshing this page and then looking into here, and you can see that this device has actually been enrolled. You can see here it's given a certificate duration of 1 day, and it will actually show you the certificates that the Quark link has generated for this device. So this would be a device certificate plus an issuing certificate, and these certificates are now going to be sent down to the device with the AWS account information to allow it to onboard to the AWS cloud service. So if I now click next, the device, this IoT node board, will now accept all the credentials. You can see there quickly was the endpoint. It will accept the credentials from the Quark link, it will disconnect from the Quark link, and now it will try to enroll with using those credentials that the Quark link provided. Now I can show you those credentials by going to another URL. You can see here the URL that we provided to allow you to see the messages sent to AWS. So what I'm going to do is open this. I'm going to then copy the identity, and I'm going to place it in here and submit it. And now hopefully this device, which is now transmitting some information like temperature and humidity from the board, you can see is actually being transmitted to AWS and picked up on this URL. I can press the user button, which you may have seen here switches the LED on over here, and you can see in the data that it responded to the device. So that just shows you how easy it is to set up a Quark link to enable the enrollment of an IoT device, and where the Quark link then sends all the credentials down to the device so it can enroll with its cloud service provider. For any further information about Crypto Quantique products, then please visit our website, the URL you can see here on this slide. Here you can find information about our QDID and Quark link products, and other information such as useful articles that may help you in your security questions. Our partners website is also available, which gives you more information on partners products that we support. That leaves me just to say thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the demo, and you have a great day.